it's Miss Vestal and
Miss Shackelford.
Hey! So we are here to talk to you guys about science this week. So last week we talked about animals and how they have emotions and how we can see the different emotions of animals on their faces. And so this week we're going to talk about some emotions that you might be feeling as we get towards the end of school and going off into the summer, and then even almost thinking about what next year is going to look like as well. So Miss Shackelford is going to take it away with talking about a story you guys are going to read.
So follow along with me as I read the story, and then we're going to answer some questions together. All right, it was finally summertime. Micah couldn't wait to sleep in, play video games, and hang out with his friends all day. Micah's mom had another idea though and woke him up bright and early at 8 a.m. Mom, what are you doing? It's summertime, Micah grumped. I know, said Micah's mom, but we have a lot of work to do around the house this summer, and you are old enough to help. I'll make you a deal. If you get up and help with our to-do list today, you'll get the rest of the week off to do what you want. Deal? Micah pulled the covers over his head and groaned. No way! It's my summer, and I get to do what I want, when I want. I definitely do not want to get up and do chores all day. His mom looked at Micah, and as she walked out of his room, she said, I don't think that's a great choice, buddy, but it's up to you. Micah finally got up around noon and walked into the family room to play his favorite video game. When he looked at the TV, he saw the game console was gone. Mom, we've been robbed, Micah screamed. Micah's mom walked into the room and calmly said to him, Nope, not robbed. I put the console away until you help with the chores. The to-do list is on the fridge. Let me know when you are done. What is the problem in the story?
What do you think, Miss Shackelford? What was Micah's deal?
I think Micah just didn't want to help with the chores because he wanted to play with his video games. Oh, there we go. Micah didn't want to help do the family chores. He wanted his own way.
Yeah, it seemed like he was kind of just focused on him.
Yeah, a little bit there.
So our next question is this a small problem, a medium problem, or a big problem? So when I think about it, and it's the idea that Mike is not helping with his family chores, in the grand scheme of things, that kind of seems like a small problem to me. In relation, maybe a big problem would be there's no food for dinner and mom doesn't have any money and she can't buy any food, right? That's a big problem. In this type of thing, I think if this is more of a small problem, it's not going to necessarily hurt Micah physically, but it's going to be an inconvenience for him in his life right now.
I would agree.
Good. Our next question.
All right, what was Micah's reaction to the story? Did his reaction match the problem? So in looking at how Micah reacted in this story, I would say that his reaction was a big reaction. It was bigger than what the problem actually was, because remember, it was a small problem. So Micah's reaction was to get upset and get mad at his mom. His reaction did not match the problem.
I agree. He didn't need to get so grumpy about things.
Exactly.
So now let's try and figure out which of these faces matches with Micah's reaction, right? We talk about animals showing their emotions on their face just like we show our emotions on our face. So what face shows the person how the person in the story was feeling? So we have afraid, angry, concerned, sad, and happy. I feel like Micah was pretty upset, and I know that a synonym for upset is angry. So I think it's fair to say that Micah was angry at his mom, maybe angry at the fact that she wanted him to get up out of bed during the summertime and do those types of activities to help around the house.
Yes, I would agree. All right, our next question is, what is your best solution to the problem? So in this question, we're going to kind of look at what the problem is. Mom wanted Micah to kind of help out with the chores. He's old enough now. And Micah felt like he didn't have to do anything. So the problem is, make a plan to get the chores done quickly so Micah doesn't have to do chores the rest of the week and he can play his video game. That's what we would call a compromise. nice. Everybody wins in this situation. His mom gets the chores done, Micah helps out, and Micah gets to play his video games. So a win-win situation.
Seems like a win-win for everybody. If Micah would just do it early on, then he wouldn't have to stress about it for the rest of the week.
Exactly.
So we want you guys to use this as an example. You are going to look at 2 other stories, one about Liam and one about Maya, and each of them are going to have an issue that you need to kind of help them work through and talk about ways that they could have handled it a little bit more different. And then you have extra credit for this week. Yay! There are 3 questions that Ms. Shackelford and I would like you to answer to think about some of your emotions for this summer and also starting to think about moving into next school year. So we hope you enjoyed this collaboration between the 2 of us, and we look forward to seeing your responses on all of the extra credit questions as well. So bye guys, have a great week.
Bye guys.